This is the Modern Fish Keeper, and I am back. Some of you subscribers might notice that I haven't posted in a very long time. I've been inactive, but I am back now and plan to post a lot of videos. So I have a new project I'm getting started on, which is a 10-gallon shrimp tank. It's going to be shrimp only and plants, planted tank. And what I'm doing right now is getting the clay ready for the substrate. I'm going to use EcoComplete and then some clay. And I'm showing you guys how to prepare the clay. So if you buy moist clay like this, you could just directly, you don't want to directly put this into the tank. So what you want to do is just peel this little, make a little ball with them, no smaller. Don't make them too small, but don't make them too big either. I like to make them maybe pea-sized, maybe a little bigger. Don't make them into flat discs. So after this, what you want to do is leave them out to dry. After you have the amount you need, you let them dry. You can put them in a warm spot. You can if you put them in room temperature, like on a shelf or something, they will take a couple days. But if you put them with a fan or under the sun for a while, it'll dry faster. So once they're really dry, what you can do is get a hammer and you can break them, and then you could just put them on the bottom of your tank. I like to put them on the bottom of the tank and then put my substrate, my EcoComplete, over it. But that's just what I like to do. You can mix it in, but don't leave it at the top because it will make a mess. So as you can see, what I'm doing is just peeling some off like that, getting a small amount. Red clay is what works because the red clay has iron in it, which is what your plants need. So you can get this basically at any pottery store if you Google, or you can get it online too, obviously. If you Google pottery store nearby or pottery store and then you put your location in, you'll probably find some. So I'm gonna finish this and then show you guys my result in a sec. I've finished preparing my clay and I've left it right by the window where it'll get sun for most of the day. And I'm gonna wait until it's very dry, maybe like a rock, maybe a little less dry than a rock, but pretty dry. And then I will move on to the next step. This may take a couple days, but I'm not sure right now. You can speed up the process by putting a fan, and it will help blow. But yeah, I have decided to speed up the process. So here's my clay, and I added a fan right here, and the fan it'll help get some moisture out. So I'm gonna turn this up, and yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll get back to you when it's all ready. So after about 3 hours under the fan and in the sun, the clay was done drying. So it was perfectly dry and very brittle. And what I then did was I got a hammer and smashed them into a very fine. But you want them more like this, but some bigger ones don't hurt. Yeah. So now we will be putting these into the tank. So what we're going to be doing with the clay is lining the very bottom of the tank with it. The very bottom. So if you just line the bottom, you'll see the little red when you set up your tank with the other gravel. So it'll look really bad. So what I'm going to do is make a little box of the regular gravel. So I'll show you what I'm doing in a sec. So I used the EcoComplete substrate. And what I did was I got a cup and I scooped some in. And I'm lining the sides with it to make a little, like a box, so you can't see inside. And I'm going to pour the clay all over the bottom. Okay, so your end result should look like this. A ring of whatever substrate you would like, and the clay in the middle. And this, you have to spread it out very thinly, covering the whole bottom. That way, wherever your plants are, if they root down, they'll get it. And this is very good. And the reason for putting it on the bottom and not anywhere else is so that it doesn't contaminate the water and make the water very red. So that's pretty much it. So when the roots go down, they'll hit them, and the substrate just is on the sides, so it doesn't look awkward. So yeah, you can use any substrate you want. I'm deciding to do EcoComplete because it's a planted tank. So now I'm going to cap it off. So this is the final product. We have, looks just like you just put Eco Complete, but the secret is there's an extra additive in the bottom, which is the clay. So it looks nice and the plants will benefit. So that's pretty much it. Now you just fill it up with water.